when I look out into your eyes out there, when I look out into your faces, you know what I see? I see a little bit of Elvis in each and every one of you out there. Let me tell you, well, Elvis is everywhere. Elvis is everywhere.
The great Mojo Nixon and Elvis is everywhere. This conversation with Dwight Yoakam, sponsored by MyPillow. Go to MyPillow.com, use the code word Imus, get a bunch of pillows, get some rest. Good morning, Mr. Yoakam.
How you doing?
How you doing, baby?
Oh, I'm all right. Hey, what's your doorman's name? You in New York, your place in New York, your doorman.
Well, there's a couple of them. There's Nay, and there's Peter, and there's
Nate.
Nay, N-A-Y, N-E-Y,
No,
rather.
it might have been Nay, but it came up to us. Because I'm looking at your place. I was glancing out the window here. I can't tell you where I'm staying, but I can see where it is. I want to go over and since you're not here, see if Nay will let me in.
You want to buy it?
No, I don't. I just want to go in there and look around.
I don't want you in my apartment.
Well, I didn't think you wanted me in there, but now that I know it's an A.
I shouldn't have told you that, should I? Well, how dumb am I?
You just talk your head off early in the morning, don't you?
I do. I just don't even know when to shut
You don't
up.
even know what you're saying.
And you've been up all night.
I've been up all night. I ain't thinking right here in New York City. I'm on my own schedule, though. You know, it's 3 hours back, so it won't be long, and I'll...
Hey, Wyatt roped at a rodeo down in Corpus Christi, and a bunch of folks told him they saw you there, said you were great.
We were there the night before. I don't know when he rode. We were there the first night of it. I don't think he.
No, he roped the second night.
Yeah. Well, missed him by a night.
They said you were great.
It was fun. We had a good time. It was, had a great time down there.
So you played last night at Carnegie Hall with that.
Yeah, I did. I was part of the tribute to Jimmy Webb, and with a great bunch of people. Everybody from B.J. Thomas to Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr., part of the Fifth Dimension.
Yeah. They
came out and did Up, Up, and Away, of course, and I did Wichita Live. And Jimmy and I met years ago, and he asked if I'd come and do that, and I was flattered he wanted me to sing it. So.
Do you know him very well?
No, not really well. I mean, we've talked a bit over the years on the phone, and he's a bright guy and was a prodigy, really, when you think about it. He was like 19 years old when he was writing a lot of those hits.
He got a job at a Motown when he was 17.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing career that he had. And
did you know he's insane?
No, he's not insane.
Yes, he is. I just read it. I've just had him on twice here in the past.
Did you read the biography?
I just read it. The Cake in the Rain.
I like that Elvis wanted to know how many French horns he used.
Oh, so you read his book?
Well, yeah.
But don't you think he's crazy?
Well, he's not any crazier than you.
No, that's not
that's not a barometer, but
that's not the benchmark we want to use.
Oh man, no, I don't think he's crazy. But then again, who am I to judge?
Well, that's true too. Right? So how's your tour going?
Stuff's going well. We're out performing through the summer, and I have just produced a new album on a new artist that I'll send you shortly.
King Leg.
King Leg. Yeah.
That's the name of the group.
Well, it's a gentleman.
It's one guy.
It's an individual. Yeah.
That's his name, King Leg.
Well, it wasn't his given name, but
no, but
people have had a variety of given names. he adopted that name, that moniker.
Did.
That moniker stuck at some point. But anyway, yeah. But I'll get you some of that stuff at some point. I think you'll dig. I don't know. You may not like any of it.
What's it like?
It. He's a interesting young songwriter singer, and I ran across him at a party. In terms of hearing him sing, and I looked at him. His name's Brian. I said, "Do you know who Jimmy Dale Gilmore is?" He said, "No." He's of a generation that wasn't really aware of Jimmy Dale. And I said, "Well, you sound almost like him," and that's where it began. And we kind of went from there.
Jimmy Dale's kind of an acquired taste, but
I
liked him when I like that stuff they did about the Flatlanders.
Yeah, the Flatlanders.
Joey Ilian.
Great. I actually like Jimmy Dale's version of Mac the Knife.
I never heard that.
Oh, you got to play that and play
really?
it for Sid.
Sid's a creep. You know, they don't care. They know
like
you're now.
Sid's like part of your life that's in relapse, isn't it?
It really is, isn't it? Yeah, I can't.
And at some point, Bernie and Sid have their own show now, right?
Yes, they do. It's great, by the way.
Unbelievable. It was only how long ago they were in a boxing ring together.
That's right. That wasn't that long ago. That we're talking with Dwight Yoakam here in the Imus Morning Program, and his album, Swimming Pools and Movie Stars, which I love, is obviously available.
Thanks.
Huh?
It was a fun one to make. It was just kind of a impromptu album. The guys that over at Sugar Hill had approached me a couple years earlier and asked me about doing it, and I was able to do it last year. Cameron, who you know, now runs Warner Brothers Records from New West, back when he did the Imus Ranch records there.
No.
And you and I fought so bitterly on.
No, you were just. Well,
you wouldn't let me do Lucinda's song, Change the Lock.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wouldn't, but
I don't know why you wouldn't either. I mean, well, I ended up doing what I acquiesced. I did what you asked. Didn't I do?
Yeah, you did a good job, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did Uncle Tupelo's Get Back the Key to My Heart, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's Doug Som's song.
I wonder, is that him singing lead on it?
Doug? No, not on the Uncle Tupelo thing. But Doug he wrote it.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, okay. And I preferred to done Change the Locks or I would have done Mendocino. It's a little creepy, but
you couldn't do that today, could you?
No, only in an IHOP.
Well, a record you covered.
Going to IHOPs.
You know, a record you did that you covered that was great was Sonny Bono. Of course, used to be a promo man for Phil Spector, and I used to see him hanging around there at Gold Star and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then Sonny met Cher. I don't know, she came rolling into town or whatever, and they did. And then they did that "Baby Don't Go," which I thought was a great record. Then you and Sheryl Crow did. Man, that was a good record you guys did.
Thank you. Well, it was fun to do. It was same album that had Wichita Lineman on it under the covers. Did just an album of covers at that point and dubbed it that.
Well, I talked to Jimmy Webb, back to him for a second. I said, could you have had sex with more women who were married to other people than? I mean, calm down.
He did? Well, I don't know.
Then when he's doing acid with Johnny Rivers, listening to A Day in the Life, I'm thinking, the guy who wrote Wichita Lineman, I'm thinking he's sitting around with Pat Boone and the Association or Air Supply.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all. No, he was running with your crowd.
No, this boy running with the big dogs.
Yeah, he was. He was doing cocaine in his spare time.
Yeah, that's right. So, well, where do you go next? Where do you go from here?
A couple of different things. I'm about to begin work on my next album, and there may be a TV thing in the offing that I co-created. So we'll see where that goes. I can't really say much about it lately. You ever going to get Alex Jones on your show?
I love him.
Boy, that's just off the launch pad, isn't it?
Yeah, but isn't he great?
Yeah.
Hey, I saw Dwight during the Grammys, and I sent him a text. I thought it was Junior Sample standing there.
You're a little rough.
Well, I mean, I hope you've shed a few.
For a man who's going into hash browns at IHOP, you've got a lot of room to talk, man.
Well, that might be.
I was having a rough week, probably. I'll clean myself up since then.
There's nothing. That doesn't get any better than IHOP. My wife won't go there because she won't. I mean, I'm a vegetarian too, but she won't eat that stuff. So
I had a string of IHOP runs. I was just kidding. They actually will do good stuff. I mean, you can get an egg white omelet in there if you want to just go in and ask them. They'll do whatever. There's one on my way home from my office, and I was doing a lot of late night work on songwriting with Brian on the King Leg album, and I would tease him. Finally, I drug the boy in there and got him some hash browns from IHOP. At 3 in the morning, there ain't no place better.
Oh man, and the hash browns, give me a truckload of those. Come on. So.
Actually, I don't eat the hash browns. Like I'm saying, leave it to you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we're out of time.
And
So.
No, man, I gave you 15 songs.
Well, we can't play your 15 dumb songs.
Dumb songs? Is
yes. Here's a good sign. Everybody on this.
I'm going to give Lyle Lovett a treat. Thanks for nothing.
I even got you on earlier than I get normal guests.
Earlier than you get normal guests.
Well, normal guests get on at like 42.
They offered me something at 6 a.m. and I thought, no, I'll go back after that thing and I'll crash for a little while. And then I started thinking about the song list you demanded. And I was like, God damn, I didn't do that. It's like work. It's like I got a job all of a sudden. It's like I'm...
As I was going to say, everybody on the program, particularly when we were on TV, if the crew likes somebody, that's pretty good. And everybody on this program loves you, including me.
Well, thank you, and thanks to them. And
good luck, man.
I didn't piss them off too much when I just miss you on TV. I think you need to get back on TV.
I can't do that. So.
You got to be part of the culture.
All right, thanks, Dwight. Meanwhile, here's Dwight Yoakam and Sheryl Crow. This is a great record. Dwight did this. Hey, baby, don't go. Psycho's coming up.